It's Wednesday, it's August 13th, 2025. We are getting ready for the trial of Donna Adelson. She is slated to go to trial August 19th. That's the beginning of jury selection, and the judge has set aside 3 days for jury selection. I don't question the court, but I just wonder if it's going to take a little more than 3 days to pick a jury. But I don't question the court. Look, we will see what happens. So Donna's set to start jury selection August 19th. The state is set to start their case in chief August 25th. We are going to do a road so far if you are new to this case. The victim in this case is Dan Markel. Dan was a lawyer and beloved legal professor, and he was in the middle of a child custody battle with his ex, Wendi Adelson, daughter of Donna Adelson. And Wendi Adelson and Dan Markel had 2 kids, were getting divorced, were fighting over custody. According to the prosecution, Donna really didn't want Wendi to be with the kids in Tallahassee. The prosecution's alleging that Donna wanted the kids down in Miami. But as we are leading up in time to the murder of Dan Markel, there were family court hearings going on over custody that were not going well for Wendi to be able to have the kids in Miami because of the shared custody in Tallahassee. And the state is alleging that Donna Adelson, mother to Wendi, ex-mother-in-law to Dan Markel, her son, Charlie Adelson, brother to Wendi, cooked up a plot to just resolve the issue, because it seems that the state is alleging if there was no father to visit, then the court can't force the custody. So the state is alleging that Charlie Adelson, Donna Adelson, conspired together to commit the murder of Dan Markel, which was carried out by 2 gunmen who have already been prosecuted. Well, 1 pled. 2 gunmen and a middleman, the middleman woman, but middle person, or the go-between, who connected the gunman to Charlie Adelson. This individual worked at Charlie's dental office. We're expecting her to testify in this trial. She's already been convicted after trial. This all happened in 2014. When this goes to trial, we are looking at a trial over a 2014 murder. The government has gone to trial on this piece by piece. So each individual has been tried separately and charged after the others. So Donna is the last one to be charged. So Donna Adelson will begin jury selection in her trial, lest something extraordinary happening, on August 19th. That's next week on Tuesday. The court said once a jury is seated, they are going to move right into opening statements. They expect the prosecution's case in chief to start by August 25th at the latest, which means we might be in trial sooner. Now is the time for me to remind you, if you are ready to be on trial watch, get the Lawnerd app so I can keep you in the loop, because Tuesday they're going to start jury selection. We will cover other topics, but then we're going to be waiting to see if a jury is picked quickly. We're going to roll right into opening statements without a lot of heads up, truly. So I will let you know. We're not going to be able to plan what day we are doing opening statements. The court's like, if a jury's picked, you guys have a half an hour, we're doing opening statements. So this trial, like others, you are going to want to make sure you have the Lawnerd app. And I'm going to make sure that my travel plans work accordingly. So what we saw today was mostly in line with this court being consistent. The motions in limine were all addressed and ruled on. And for the most part, the court said, if it's evidence, it will come in. If it might become relevant down the road, we will address it then. If it's clearly not relevant, not admissible, it's not coming in. And to those motions, the prosecution has said, obviously, we wouldn't try to do that. This prosecutor has prosecuted these cases multiple times because the prosecutor has been on Charlie Adelson's prosecution wherein he was convicted. Catherine Magbawana, I think is the proper pronunciation of her last name, which was a trial, then a retrial. She was on the trial for one of the hitmen, and then one of the hitmen pled. So 2 trials for Magbawana, 1 for Charlie. and one for one of the hitmen. Other hitman pled because he had other federal cases. So 4 times. They've done this case 4 times. And now is Donna's turn. The question that looms large for everybody is, when is Wendi's turn and what did Wendi know? But we're going to get to see that fresh, because for those of you that have watched the Charlie Adelson trial, I did not watch the Charlie Adelson trial. I am interested to see if Charlie testifies this time. I'm interested to see how Wendi testifies. And perhaps if we have time, we will go back as a group of law nerds, if we want, and go back and watch Charlie Adelson's trial after Donna's trial is done. And then we can juxtapose the two if we would like. So I know it's hard with no spoilers when there have been trials that have gone before that we have not watched, but there have been trials that have gone before that I have not watched. So we're going to see what happens, but this is the next trial that we are watching. I really, really hope that this trial goes smoothly, that it starts when it's supposed to, that Donna testifies. Those are my hopes. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss updates on your favorite cases, you're going to need the Law Nerd app at lawnerdapp.com. That way you can stay in the loop on the cases that matter most to you, and you never know when you're going to catch feelings for a new case. So make sure you get it for free on iOS and Android. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a Law Nerd.